I've realized as I've gotten older that the paparazzi being on your ass is not something that you want, especially with how invasive they can be. And they're so mindless. Like they're so caught up on getting their pictures, getting their videos of a celebrity, and they will do absolutely anything. They will act like fucking maniacs to get the scoop. And it's really weird. And you could argue that celebrities ask for this life. Oh yeah, you're gonna become a celebrity. Yeah, you're gonna get all this attention, and everyone like is looking at you, spotlight on you. What are you gonna do about it? That's what you chose. I can argue that some people do not choose that life, and just because someone is famous doesn't mean their personal space and their lives should be invaded. Like they should still have and be entitled to that space and privacy and that piece of life. So I want to talk about 3 different individuals who have dealt with the paparazzi and just kind of different angles of it. So the first person I want to talk about is Alyssa Liu, a figure skater, recently won 2 gold medals. I think it was 2 in the Olympics. A lot of people online were very astounded by her talent when she was figure skating. I think she was figure skating to a Zara Larsson song. And I myself can say she is definitely very fucking talented. I mean, I can never perform at the Olympics. I think I'd fucking fall or some shit. But recently, which this is why I'm making this video in the first place, I saw a community post from a channel and it was pretty much showing this Instagram story that Alyssa posted, which said, verbatim, "So I landed at the airport and there's a crowd waiting at the exit with cameras and things for me to sign. All up in my personal space. Someone chased me to my car, bruh. Please do not do that to me. Get off of a plane, get to her car, get to her destination, wherever she's going." And there's this whole crowd of people, whether it's fans or paparazzi, still being chased to your car and having all of those cameras in your face and all of this stuff for you to sign, most definitely overwhelming, but it's fucking crazy that someone like chases someone to their car to get a photo, get something signed, whatever the case may be. And she said someone chased her to her car, but I bet there have been instances in the past where it's not just someone, it's a whole fucking crowd of people. This is an example of people who do not ask for fame. From what I've seen, Alyssa has been ice skating for a very long time and has been in the spotlight a couple of times, but it seems that recently this has been like her, I guess, her official debut. Like the whole internet was in love with her performance at the Olympics, which is fine. And to become a fan of hers because of her talent is fine. To maybe get pictures of her, ask her questions is fine. But to act like this is way too fucking much. She didn't ask for this type of fame because of her talent, because of her performance at the Olympics. And in this article from E! News, she says, "I want my life to stay as similar as possible every way, and no one has thought that it would. But I'm really going to try to keep my peace because I like my life. I don't want it to be too chaotic. I want it to stay calm and peaceful and chill." And when they ask what protecting her peace means, she says, honestly, I would say privacy. Privacy for sure. Privacy is a big one. So that's one thing when it comes to paparazzi and even fans, let's say. When you're in the spotlight and when you're a celebrity, people want to know every single thing about you. And when you are a newbie in the spotlight, even if you didn't ask for that attention, people are going to be very invasive and act like some of these people who were bombarding her space at the airport, who were chasing her to her car. I couldn't fucking imagine. Like I would probably be throwing hands on, I don't know. Honestly, people like this are just extremely fucking embarrassing and have no fucking home training. The second person that I want to talk about is Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan is a bit of a controversial one. She is a songwriter. She creates synth pop, disco, rock. You might know the song Pink Pony Club. I love that song, honestly. And also she has a skin in Fortnite, which is a huge fucking accomplishment if you're a celebrity. When it comes to Chappell Roan and the way she handles her fans in general, paparazzi, people take it between she's rude and to some, she's putting her fucking foot down, as she should. So one, I think, viral instance is where she told a photographer to shut the fuck up. So there was this video that was posted and there was a photographer who was at the red carpet taking pictures of Chappell Roan saying shut the fuck up. And it upset Chappell. I'd say rightfully so. If you hear someone telling you to shut the fuck up, I mean, you're just gonna take that? She said, "You shut the fuck up." And she said, "Don't, not me, bitch." And there was another angle of the video that was shown as well, where the photographer was upset because Chappelle missed, I guess, her spot on the red carpet. And he's like, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. She missed her spot. And I feel like Chappelle emphasizes boundaries between herself and the public. And she discourages the weird behavior and abusive behavior of her fan base and even people like that photographer or that paparazzi. Like, she does not take disrespect. And many call her ungrateful, disrespectful, while others praise her. It sparked a lot of conversation about the invasiveness of paparazzi, the disrespect that celebrities get from media, and also the parasocial relationship that fans get with these celebrities. The way that overall celebrities have to just quote unquote deal with this shit. Like, they can't really say anything about it or they're considered rude or ungrateful. So all of that leading up to what happened recently, which was like a couple of weeks ago, article from Cosmopolitan, and it's called "Chaperone is Mother for Teaching Us How to Dissent. Keeping the Peace Isn't Worth Being Disrespected in Hollywood and Beyond." On camera, you can see Chappelle getting out of her limousine and she's recording, I think it's front facing, where she's recording herself and she's kind of panning around showing the paparazzi. And she says, "So I'm trying to go to dinner and I've asked these people several times to get away from me. They're hiding their faces because they're ashamed." So she's pretty much saying she's just trying to do the normal thing that many people do and go to dinner, have a nice dinner. I think she was having dinner with her team or something. And she has all of this paparazzi just waiting for her with their cameras out, flashing cameras, videos, probably going to be like asking her, yelling a bunch of fucking questions, which is probably something she doesn't want to be met with when she's just trying to go to dinner, get from the car to the front door of the restaurant. Once again, she's seen as rude because many celebrities just take this stuff. They take the ridicule, even when they're uncomfortable or express outwardly like their discomfort. And while some say that she is doing too much by calling these people out, yelling back at them, whatever the case may be, and she's being mean, and there's other nicer ways to address paparazzi and such, how else are they going to stop? Like, asking that actual question, if, like, think about it. Let's say you don't want to be touched, but someone keeps poking you and poking you and poking you. You're just like, stop, stop, stop. And eventually you're like, stop. Fucking stop. And then they stop. That's basically how I see this. It's like if a celebrity even tries to say, I don't like this, I'm uncomfortable, could you stop? People are going to like press on and keep doing it, whether it's in that same instance or other instances, sometimes to even provoke reactions. But if you're firm about it and maybe a bit quote unquote mean about it, that's probably going to be the main way that there's a bit of change there. Does that mean that it will completely stop? No, because of her status, for example, I don't think it's ever going to stop. But this is why people are talking about this is how you should handle it. Asking simply is not going to work. This article also references other celebrities such as Dua Lipa, Jennie from Blackpink, and Callum Turner, and the similar disrespect they've experienced and invasive interview questions. And think about it. If this were you, would you want to be disrespected like this? Even if you have all these cameras on you that can record you and post you and pretty much say that you're being an asshole, no one's giving you space, no one's giving you privacy, no one's respecting you. Would you take that disrespect if you were in the spotlight like this? Like, genuine question. So first, we've kind of talked about being in the spotlight when you didn't really ask to, and then we've also talked about putting your foot down with the paparazzi. Now I want to talk about, last but not least, Justin Bieber. Do I even need to explain who the fuck Justin Bieber is? Child star, actor, singer, and he's been in the industry for a long time. For a long fucking time. Like, look, even me as a kid, I had a crush on Justin Bieber. What little girl did not have a crush on Justin Bieber? Justin's life may have seemed like the dream to a lot of us as kids and such, but as time has gone on, he's expressed his struggles in the industry, and I mean, he's been very vocal about it to the best of his ability, to the extent that he can. Justin is not the only celebrity child star who has talked about the way the industry has ruined them, the ways they've been abused in the industry and taken advantage of in the industry. It's a crazy reality because, like I said, we thought that they had the best life, but turns out they were going through it. The main one that went viral last year, and also based on this article title from Yahoo Entertainment, a visibly shaken Justin Bieber fights for privacy and disturbing paparazzi video. Quote, "I'm not to be fucked with." So pretty much in the situation, they say Justin Bieber crashes out on paparazzi again outside of trendy Malibu's Soho house for invading his privacy. I think buzzwords are very interesting. I consider crashing out to be a buzzword. And Merriam-Webster defines crashing out to become suddenly uncontrollably angry or distressed. You could say that that was Justin in this case, but I don't know. Maybe I think of crashing out as way more exaggerated than that. But even if he were crashing out, he's definitely justified for it. Because with everything that he's been through in the industry, being in the spotlight so much, and the way that people have mistreated him left and fucking right, he has every right to crash out. He has every right to be fucking upset and tell the paparazzi what the fuck he thinks. So it was not anger, it was desperation. It was exhaustion, a plea to be seen as not just a celebrity, but as a human. So it wasn't really like anger, but it was more so desperation and being exhausted with not being seen as a human being. So in the article, they quote him and they also show the video too. So here's some of the things that he said. First, he says, "It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business." That's the shit that went viral. I'm standing on business. "I'm a human fucking being standing around my car at the beach. I don't know who the fuck is paying to provoke me, but I'm not the fucking one." So kind of like the way Chaperone was saying, not me, bitch, not me, not today. Another thing he said was, "You're gonna use this clip out of context like you always do. You believe I'm stupid, bro. I'm at my wit's fucking end is what I am at." Then he also says, "You're confusing my anger with disrespect. It's anger because you're disrespecting me. You don't get to disrespect me and get away with it." And then also saying, "This isn't love, bro. This is weird, bro." Which, honestly, I agree. So as he was being recorded, he was repeatedly saying no several times. Like, no, 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 no. As the paparazzi literally like continued asking him a bunch of questions, pretty much ignoring like his emotions and literally what the fuck he was telling them. He was standing on business, but they didn't give a shit. And it's crazy because isn't no supposed to mean no, but the paparazzi don't give a fuck? Like, I get this is their livelihood, but if this is your livelihood, I think you need to go touch grass in a different fucking way. And this is why I say the paparazzi are mindless zombies in a zombie apocalypse. Their brains are fucking mush. They are just worried about chasing people, invading their privacy. And who the fuck would want that? Another article from Page 6 about the same situation last year quotes a couple other things that he said. "You don't get to force questions in people's face and take videos out of context and use it against people. That's mean. It's mean to provoke people." And then the article it says the paparazzi continued to rile Justin up by asking him why he was mad, which is literally just so fucking rage baiting. That's rage baiting right there. That's instigating right there. Why are you mad, Justin? He literally just told you. You know how he's mad. And he literally talks about how you provoke people and how you're provoking him. And he says, you provoke, you provoke, you provoke. You think this is a game. And finally, Justin tells them that their jobs were at the expense of another human. With all of these examples that I've talked about, I think we can conclude that even though the paparazzi's job is to do this, I feel like there's a way to do it. I feel like there's a right way to do it and a wrong, stupid, hive mind way of doing it. Invading people's privacy is never okay, whether you're a fucking celebrity or not, whether you ask for the fame or not, whether you're a child star or not. Like, invading people's privacy like this and disrespecting them, even provoking them, taking clips out of context, just like Justin said, is fucked up because he's right. Their jobs are at the expense of another human being. Some people don't ask to be in this situation, like Alyssa Liu. Some people decide to put their fucking foot down because no one else in the industry seems to do it, and they just take the disrespect, just like Chaperone. And then other people are absolutely fed up because they've been in the industry for so fucking long and they just want peace after all this time, just like Justin. Maybe there's other instances of the way the paparazzi acts, but I feel like these three individuals are very interesting. Like, there's no reason to just be this horde of just disruption. There's no reason to. But the sad thing is that this is not going to stop. I feel like there's probably like actually respectful paparazzi out there and journalists who, I don't know what the fucking word respect means and what that looks like. But a lot of these people don't care. And if I were them, I would be ashamed of myself. Like I don't know how I'd be like going to sleep at night thinking, huh, I chased down Justin Bieber today, asking him all these fucking questions, just rage baited him a little bit, and I got my photo posted on TMZ. Oh man. I could never. I could never. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today was just the way the paparazzi is just really weird. Let me know what you think about anything that I said. If you agree, if you disagree. I hope you don't relate to this shit because I wouldn't wish this on anybody, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's it for this video. And until the next one, whatever I talk about.